What's up, guys? So it's Ryan here. How's it going? So I am actually here setting up for one of my classes. If I back up here, you can see right in the background there I got my clock set up. Yep, right there. Got some cones ready to go. Over here you'll see one of my contracts, a boot camp class that I teach every Thursday here in South Bay. It's a really nice area, actually. Pretty much a brick building, but if you look out, if I can get this to, you can kind of see behind me. I'm trying to get the contrast to shift. I might have to walk over there really quick, but kind of a scenic area. There's a lot of wildlife. We saw a hawk out here last week. Usually this area that I'm about to walk over is full of water during the summer season, but right now there's actually a couple of young guys who are walking through it, which is kind of funny to see. But it's a really nice scenic area. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, so all that behind me actually usually is full of water. But because of the season, this is a private water district that I'm working at here. Because of the season and water and everything, excuse me, they've drained it. So anyway, that's not what I'm talking about today, but just want to give you a background while I got a few minutes here. I was going to talk about recreation, and it would have been perfect to talk about recreation right now considering where I am, but I got a cold. You might tell my voice is way off on Tuesday that just hit me like a sack of bricks. I'm next to a brick building. Another funny thing, hit me hard, hit me really hard, burning in my nose, burning in my throat, burning in my mouth. Got the dull pains in cheek and forehead and all these different things, and it really messed me up, and it's had me think about a lot of different things regarding my time, regarding my business, regarding my commitments, and taking care of everything. What are you kicking my cones for, man? What? You're good, yeah. One of my guys coming through for class. But yeah, we got, what was I? And it really made me think about some of the things that I need to really be paying attention to as far as what I can afford to do and what I can't afford to do. And I know how I spend my time is really important. Time I have this little bit of time to catch you guys before I start this class. Historically, I would say I'm probably here at this class maybe 50% of the time. So what I wrote in my blog post this week, I was talking about, do you ever find yourself in a position where you're trying to hit all of your milestones, you're trying to, do all of your work really well, you're trying to nail it with your relationships, you're trying to nail it with your wealth, you're trying to nail it with your health, you're trying to get all these different check marks in, and even on the weekend, let's say you go out and you have fun, you go and you hit the outdoors, you go and you party, whatever it is. My wife and I, we like to sit in and watch shows and chill because we're just go all week long. By the time we get to the weekend, we're tapped out. And my poor wife is more introverted than I am, believe it or not. Ryan, you're introverted. Yeah, I do have some introvert tendencies for sure. But, what I was talking about is you get to a point where you're trying to do all these different things and you do them, but you still feel like there's something nagging at you, like you're not getting things done. And so I was thinking about this concept. I was actually listening in on a message from Pastor Chip Ingram, who's not too far away from where I am, out in the valley in California. And one thing in that message that really caught my attention was, there's some certain things in my integrity that are messing with me. And one of those things is showing up to this class late. I was thinking about it. If I go through the 3 questions I asked in my blog, is like, well, what is it that I'm dealing with? And I realized, what it is? Things like, am I telling the whole truth? And you may be like, well, Ryan, wait, what does that have to do with anything? You're kind of going side on me here. Well, there's a lot of stress. If you're familiar with the Bay Area, or you're from an area where there's a lot of traffic, a lot of times what I say to the people I get here is, yeah, guys, I got here late because of traffic. But if I'm saying that for like month, that's kind of starting to become a lie, right? No, it isn't. It is a lie. Because what's going on is I could be planning better. I could be leaving 15 minutes earlier, 30 minutes earlier. And that's what I did today. I was like, I'm going to be here on time. And not only am I going to be on time, I'm going to make sure that they know that I've been saying, hey, traffic has been the reason, when really it's been me. And it's kind of one of those integrity things. It's, what do I want to say? Telling the truth. You know, sometimes you can kind of push those off as like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But after a while, it starts to eat at you. And this may be a very small example, but the whole point is, and the whole aspect of what I was talking about in my blog is do you feel robbed of your rest? You know, saying you're hitting all those milestones, and yet and still you do all that and you try to have fun over the weekend and you're just not feeling well rested. Well, there's underlying things that over time, although they may seem small at first, they can build on you.